Hi everyone. I continue on the lesson. That's topic 9, measurement and conversion factors, which is a really important lesson for people who are working in just chemistry and biology fields. So I want to start with just this fact that if I talk about a number and I talk about a quantity of a number, for example, I say 5 or 6 or 10 or 10.5, then you have to ask what is the unit. Okay, the only thing that when I talk about, so I don't have any unit, is logarithm and ratio. There is no unit for those, but for anything else, so we have to see, so how many hours or how many dollar or what is the unit then. So these are just a standard unit for just different thing that you can see here, and then we see this table. So what is the use of this table? For example, let's say I have a very large number. For example, I have, for example, I have 9, so this many zeros here, okay? So 12 zeros, okay? So I would say this many zeros, for example, whatever. So that's just an example. So, okay, for example, gram, right? So you don't want to carry all those digits. It's very likely you make a mistake. For example, you miss one of them. You don't have a space to do that. You don't have time to do that. And it is not really feasible. It's not really a just good idea to work with many digits, or maybe a very small number, for example, this number, for example. Okay? So like that. Okay, so for example, okay, so gram or meter or whatever. So you you will see these numbers and you would say, okay, so how can I make it easier for myself to just say, for example, instead of these large and so many digits, I can say no, it is just 9 teragram. And it's very easy for me because I don't see all of those digits. I don't miss them. I don't make any mistake. So yes, that's easy. That's that. Or for example, this one I can say it's so this one is 9. So let me see, that's 9 multiple, so 10 power minus 6, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, and that's microgram. Okay, so that's much easier for me, just instead of just carrying all those digits, and I just do that. Okay, so I need to know how can I convert, or how can I just for example, represent any of these here. Okay, so just respect to the other one. For example, I want to see, for example, if I have blah blah teragram is how many gram, or how many decigram, or how many. So how can I do that? So first of all, I need to know what all of these prefixes, which are prefix means a word or a letter which is coming in front of another word, and it makes a new word. Okay, so I want to know each, what does each mean, and what is this capital letter. Okay, so if I say tera, I show it with T. Giga, G, capital G, mega, capital M, kilo, K, just small, hecto, and deca. Okay, so these are all more than one. Okay, so the standard unit is in the middle. So here, the standard is here, which is 1. Okay, so this is opposite of number line. So if I go to right, it's smaller than 1, and it's decimal, like after decimal. If I go to left, it's larger than 1. Okay, so here I have deci, okay, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. Okay, so you have to know, for example, if you see P, what is the meaning of P? That's pico. Okay, so this table is, as I said, opposite of a number line. So if you go to right, it's less than 1. If you go to left, it's more than 1. Another thing I can notice, I see numbers under them. Okay, so I see 10, 100, 1000, means they go 10 by 10. Then they go 1000 by 1000. So 3 by 3. The exponents are changing by 3 by 3. So it's 10 power 6 and then 10 power 9 and then 10 power 12. The same, the other side, I have 10 power minus 1, I have 10 power minus 2, I have 10 power minus 3, and then it goes 3 by 3. So again, I want to make my life easier by representing any large number or any small number using one of these prefixes. Okay, I need to know how can I go from one of them to the other. So I need to know this table. Okay, so if I go to right, it's less than 1. If I go to left, more than 1. So opposite of opposite of number line. I'm sorry, opposite of number line. Okay, so at the beginning, for 6 in the middle, it goes 1 by 1. For these and these, it goes 3 by 3. So right negative, left positive, opposite of number line. Okay, so I see numbers under them. Okay, so maybe here I just have to do this because I want you to see the power. Okay, what does each power mean? Okay, so now I go here. What does each power mean? Okay, so what do you see under deci? Okay, under deci you see 10 power minus 1. Okay, so I write 10 power minus 1, 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 3. I know right negative, left positive. I know at the beginning 1 by 1, then I go 3 by 3. Okay, 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3, 10 power 6, 10 power 9, 10 power 12. Okay, so what does each number mean? Okay, so each number means, if you learn this, it's going to be much easier. So for example, I'm talking about tera. Terameter, see here when I talk about length, I say meter. The next one is mass, gram, and the next one is volume, so liter. I need to know, I cannot say just terawatt. Okay, so I need to have something beside. So that's why I say they are prefix, because it comes beside another letter or another word. Okay, so if I see terameter, means terameter is equal 10 power 12 meter. The next one, gigameter, is 10 power 9 meter. Okay, so all of these numbers shows the top one is that number multiple in the middle, which is the base one. Okay, the base one is the one in the middle, so 10 power 0. Okay, for the next one is for grams. So if you search for what is the base for mass, what is the base unit for mass, you see kilogram. Okay, but because we want to use the table, we have to keep gram in the middle, of course, because kilogram is 1000 gram. Okay, so yes, kilogram is here, right? Okay, so I can write it here. See, terameter is 10 power 12 meter. Whatever. So decimeter is 10 power minus 1 meter. So all of them is equal. Each is equal. The number on there multiple in the middle. Okay, so now I can talk about mass. Okay, microgram is, what is micro? 10 power minus 6. So 10 power minus 6 gram. Okay, hectogram is 10 power 2 gram. Okay, that's 10 power 2 there. Okay, so how about this one? Volume, liter. In the middle is liter. So for example, decaliter is 10 power 1 liter. Okay, so right negative, left positive. At the beginning 1 by 1, then 3 by 3. Okay, you have to memorize the table. So, and you have to know what is the meaning of each prefix here. Okay, so each one means the number under multiple in the middle. Okay, also you need to know some notes, so I have to mention something. Okay, if you see just m alone, that's meter. So don't mix m alone with milli. Remember, when you say milli, you have to say milliwatt, milli something. Okay, so m is meter, but if you see mm, that's millimeter. Milli. So if you see m beside, so no, that's milli. But when you see m alone, that's meter. Also, don't mix this. This is dA, so that's deca. This is just d. This is deci. Deci and deca, they are 100. There is 100 difference between them because it's from 10 power 1 to 10 power minus 1 or opposite. Okay? So don't mix capital M, which is mega, with lowercase m, which is meter, with lowercase mm, which is millimeter, and this guy. This one is micro, and this is micrometer or mu or mu. Okay, so it depends on just some people say mu or mu. Okay, so because it's this, so see, it's here. So they are, just make sure to know they are different. If I see m, that's meter. If I see m beside something, then it is milli something. If I see this is mu, that micro. Okay, it's a little bit different when I write it. If I see capital M, that's mega. Okay, but mega what? Mega something. Okay, so mega this. Okay, right? Now I try to use this table to show you how can I, so for example, represent one of them based on the other. Before I do that, I like to talk about some notes here. So they say if you use this, make sure just to know how to show decimal. This is not decimal, okay? So decimal is this one. So decimal is this one. Okay, so that's decimal. Okay, but I really didn't see so anyone to use the other one. But if you use the other one, that's kind of multiplication. Okay, so here we use this and not comma. We use this, we show them a space 3 by 3. Okay, if you use unit must be a little bit so like a blank between, just a space, not just beside. Okay, so these are things that you have to pay attention when you are writing report. Okay, of course, if you write something like a decimal, if you write this, I really mathematically it doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't look good. So if the number is less than 1, you have to show 0 before decimal, and that 0 doesn't have any meaning. I just have to just show that there. Okay, so now conversion factor. So being able to convert from one unit to another is the most important skill that you can have when you are working in chemistry, biology, sciences, in labs, in these two fields. Okay, so I want you to pay attention. For sure, you know some of them because of other courses, but I also like to show you here. Okay, so yeah, so see, these are conversion factor. These are all the steps. Yes, I know, but I really don't memorize them. So I like to show you just on an example. Okay, so how many meter are in 13.45 kilometer? Okay, so I want to say I have 14.45 kilometer. I want to go to meter. Okay, kilometer, I want to go to meter. So can I cancel kilometer and go to meter? So yes, I can, but I have to just follow steps. Okay, so let me see if I can have, because when I am teaching on the board, I will write this on the board, but in this case, I have to make a copy paste and then put it there. Otherwise, okay, so just 1 second here. So let me, okay, so make a copy here. Okay, so yeah, I can put it here and use that. Yes, okay, so look at this. So okay, I want to go from kilometer to meter. Okay, so the number beside doesn't matter, 13.45 or 12.45 or 10.54, it's okay. Okay, so you have to say, you have kilometer. You want to cancel kilometer and you want to bring meter. So what do you have here? Okay, 13.45. I do have kilometer. I want to cancel kilometer and I want to bring meter. Okay, so kilometer is, okay, I look at under kilo. Under kilo, I see 1,000. That means 1,000 meter, because all of them, they're not, each of them is the number on their multiple middle. Okay, so it's 1,000 meter. Okay, now, am I done? Yes, because I wanted to go to meter. Cancel this and this. What is left? These and these. Oh, perfect. So it is 13.45 multiple 10 power 3 meter. Okay, which is 1.345 multiple 10 power 4 meter. If I want to show scientific notation. Okay, or if I want to show decimal notation, so standard notation is just 1.3450 meter. Oops. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, what do I have and what do I want? The one that you have must be cancelled, and the one that you don't have must be just must be added to the equation, okay, or to the expression here. So when I have kilometer and I want to cancel it, because it's up, I have to write it in the denominator because I want to cancel. When I don't have meter and I want to bring it in, so I write it in up. Okay, so the next 4.6 microliter, I want to go to liter. Okay, so 4.6 doesn't matter, that's a number. I want to cancel microliter and bring liter. When I want to cancel microliter and microliter is up, so I have to write it down. Remember, something you have is up, so you have to write it down because you want to cancel. So microliter down. What is microliter? I go to the table. 10 power minus 6 liter. 10 power minus 6 liter equal. So now Let me see. Okay, so here I change the color. So can I cancel? Yes, I cancel this and this. What is left? Oops. Oh my God. Yes, these are left. If I see something else is left, if I see something extra is left, so I made a mistake. I have to see just liter. Otherwise, I made a mistake. So the one that I have is up. So I write it down because I want to cancel. The one that I don't have must be added. So I write it up. At the end, I must be left just with what I want, not anything extra. How do I have this number? I look at the table. Each prefix is the number under multiple middle. Okay? How about here? What did I say about m, lowercase m? Milli. So I want to go from millimole to micromole. What we do here is very useful for your future courses. So maybe you know other way just to go from millimole directly to micromole. I know. But I want you to practice this because it's good for your other courses, future courses, okay? So remember, I have millimole. I always go, and I want to go to micromole. Here, I wanted to go to the middle, liter and meter. Both of them are in the middle. No, here I don't want to go to middle. Middle is mole. I want to go to micromole. So I know you can go directly to micromole, but I don't want you to do that. Okay, so from millimole, first I go to the middle, and from middle I go to micromole. This is agreement between us. Okay, so 12.6 millimole multiple. Millimole is what? Okay, so I go there. Millimole, milli is 10 power minus 3. Okay, so 10 power minus 3 mole. Sorry, minus 3. I said minus 3 and write that minus 6. My goodness. Minus 3 mole, right? Yes. Okay, so, okay. I have millimole and I want to cancel millimole. So millimole goes down, mole goes up. Now I want to cancel mole. I want to cancel mole and I want to bring micromole. So now micromole goes up. So micromole and I write mole down. Micromole is 10 power minus 6 mole. Okay. Now I start. This and this cancel. This and this cancel. What is left? Oops. Remember, the one that I have and I want to cancel, I write it down like millimole. The one that I don't have and I want to bring it, I write it up. But in the middle, I see I have mole up. So the next time I write mole down, so which is here. Okay? Okay, so 12.6 multiple 10 power minus 3 minus 6 micromole. Okay? Which is 12.6 multiple 10 power minus 3 plus 6 micromole. Oops. Which is 12.6 multiple 10 power 3 micromole, which is 1.26 multiple 10 power 4, because I write scientific notation, micromole. Okay? Yes. So the last one. I want to go from nanogram to kilogram. Okay, so do I have this here? I can write it here. Yeah, yes. So, okay, so I want to go from nanogram to kilogram. How many kilograms? So that's a question. So I want to go from nanogram to kilogram. Agreement. First I go to gram, then I go to kilogram. Agreement. I know you can do directly, but I don't want that because then you can learn this method which is useful for your future courses. Okay, so 7.58 nanogram. I have nanogram, I want to cancel. Where do I write nanogram? Down. What is nanogram? I look at there, 10 power minus 9 gram. Okay, 10 power minus 9 gram. Now, I have gram, I want to cancel. And I want to bring kilogram. So kilogram goes up. Okay, so kilogram is 10 power 3 gram. Now, I cancel, oops, this and that. I cancel this and that. What is left? This is left, this is left, this is left. I should be left just with numbers and the unit that I need. Okay, 7.58 multiple 10 power minus 12 kilogram. Okay, and it's already scientific notation. Good. Okay, so these are practice that you can work on them. Okay, so let me see how many are these. Oops. Okay, and then we have to talk about, oopsie. We have to talk about the rate conversion. Okay, so I stop here and then I continue after. Thank you.